Can you do question 6?
6. Okay, sure. Um, rewrite it in the if-then form. Okay, so let me just rewrite the question here. All numbers are divisible by 4 are even numbers. Okay, so let me let Joseph in. Okay, welcome, Joseph. All right. So let's switch the screen here. Okay, so all numbers are divisible by 4 are even numbers. Okay, so we want this as an if, then statement. So basically, we're just writing if all numbers are divisible by 4, comma, then they are even numbers. Okay? So do you want me to see it written out, or do you get the gist of that? Does that work for you? I can write it out if you want. Okay, so I'll take that as a yes. Equals. All right. Okay, welcome, Jaden. Alrighty, so we just did 6. If all numbers which are if all numbers which are divisible by 4, then they are even numbers. Straighter. Alrighty, we get a good showing today. Okay, so any questions? Any more questions with 6? Okay, number 7, find the requested angle, the supplement. All right, any questions with 7? Supplement. 2 angles that are supplement add up to 180, right? Okay, number 8, find the measures of the angles. Any questions with number 8? You sure? Any questions? Anybody that wants to go over it, we'll go over it. If not, we'll just move on. Basically, you just set the angles equal to each other and solve. Okay, nobody's saying anything? We'll move on. 2 triangles below are similar. Find the unknown side lengths. Questions with number 9. Basically, you look for the ratios. Since 5 is a third less than 15, then and 12 and 4 is a third, and so 12 is 3 times 4, and 5 is 3 times 15, then x is going to be 6 times 3, right? Which will be 18. All right. Okay, A and B represent 2 legs of a right triangle. Find the lengths of the unknown side. We use the Pythagorean theorem there. Any questions with that?
No, there's no questions with that one.
Okay. All righty. Number 11. Now this one, the height is outside of the triangle, but you still include it into the area of triangle formula. So the base would be 26 and the height would be 32. So you just use 1/2 32 times 26. 1/2 base times the height. Any questions with 11? So 37, you don't do anything at all with that one. Okay, find the volume. Basically just length times width times height. And that's it. No questions with 12. All right, how about 13? Given a group of students in set G, Alan, Brenda, Chet, Dorothy, Eric, or A, B, C, D, E, list and count the different ways of choosing the following officers or representatives for student Congress. Assume that no one can hold more than one office. Okay, so a president, secretary, and treasurer. If the president must be a woman, and the other two must be men. Any questions with 13? Using the fundamental counting principle there. All right, how about 14? Using 36 possibilities found in the product table for rolling 2 dice, list and count the outcomes for which the sum for both dice is a multiple of 3. Any questions with 14? So basically you're looking for numbers that add up to 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and you keep going um, until you get to 36. No questions there? Multiple of 3. Oh, that's just multiple of 3. So, all right. So construct a product table showing all possible 2-digit numbers using the digits. 1, 2, 6, 7. Any questions with the product table? Evaluate the permutation. 10 given permutation of 10 given 6 at a time. Questions with that? How about evaluate combination of 5 given 0 at a time? Okay, number 18. There are 7 women running in a race. How many different ways could first, second, and third place finishers occur? All right, any questions there? Given the probability that the spinner shown would land on the indicated color gray. Questions with that? So it's basically 1/4. Number 20. A class consists of 11 women, 63 men. If a student is randomly selected, what is the probability that the student is a woman? So you have to add those two up to get 74, so it would be 11/74. Okay, stop me if you need help, because we seem to be going through this pretty fast. If y'all want me to go over these, you can. But if you know it, then I don't want to go over something that you already know. Okay, odds in favor of spinning an A. Well, there's 3 A's, right? and there's a total of, there's 3 A's, so it'd be A's to not A's. So there's 3 A's, so that means there's 6 not. So it'd be 3 to 6 or 1/2 or 1 to 2. Alrighty. What are the odds against drawing a number greater than 2? Well, there's 3 that's greater than 2. It's 3, 4, and 5. So it's odds in favor of a number greater than 2 is 3 to 2. So odds against would be 2 to 3. You would flip it. Find the expected value. Basically, you're multiplying x times p of x. So you're multiplying 1 times 0.15 plus 2 times 0.13 plus 3 times 0.10 and so on. Questions with that? All right, 24. This is basically the same thing. Random X, the number of offspring per year for a certain animal species. Find the expected number of offspring. So it's just 0 times 0.31 plus 1 times 0.21 plus 2 times 0.19 plus 3 times 0.17 plus 4 times 0.12. And then you add them all, multiply, add them all up, and you get your number. Okay, we have a double bar graph here. How many students were involved in athletics in 1989? So we look, and for males, it's at 450. For females, it's at 350. So together, that's 800. And that's all you got to do with that one. Find the mean of the data set. Just add them up, divide by the number of items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you add all these up, divide by 5. So it's not, mean is nothing more than an average. Okay, for median, these are in order. So you have to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's the middle number so that you have the same number on the left as you do on the right. So for 26, if 26 is the median, then you have 3 to the left lower than 26 and 3 that are greater than 26. So 26 is the median. If it's an even number, then you add the 2 and divide by 2. The two middle numbers divide by 2. Find the mode. Mode is the most number of items that occur most often. So you got 39, 39, 39 occurs 3 times. 49 only accounts twice. So 39 would be the mode. Find the range. You just take the largest minus the smallest. So it'd be 55 minus 17. Whatever that number is your range. Chebyshev's theorem. Any questions with that one? 1 minus 1 over k squared. Where k would be 4 over 3. Questions with that?